This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys not doing too hot. Losers of 7 of their last 9. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys back home following their international trip a week ago. So we'll see if all that traveling has any lingering effects going forward. And we are underway from Houston. It takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might have considered that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're near the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26.
In motion here is Witten. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Back to throw here. This little short throw to Witten. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A 6-yard
off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. It's the rookie from Clemson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. And the Vancouver's first down.
On play action, they'll throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
First down.
Again, he'll drop the throw. This little short throw to Witten. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw again. Going right side, he has Witten. And out of bounds right around the 20.
To number 82. It's a gain of 4. And it's
back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 7.
And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And on now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he is back at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Down at the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. On the move to his left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Montgomery. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Once more, Montgomery. And this time he is in for a Houston touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
The kicker on.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening right field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Team 7. Visitors 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Vancouver offense out and about set for another series. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. You can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards, the final tally.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Connects with Kittle underneath. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now back to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Surprised at all that they went with a fullback there?
Not at all, because it harkened back to the days where we watched these games almost in black and white, right? The stocky guy, the strong guy, the powerful guy with leg drive. Give him the football, and even if the blocking isn't perfect, he has the ability to scatter bodies and move people enough to pick up 1st downs. That's what we just saw right there.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. He touchdown of the season, second of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Dances by him. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Vancouver offense ready for their next drive. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. They'll set up the throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season, currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Curley's got it, complete. The 1st down, short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And caught by Curley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Vancouver first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone, following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A gain of 9. Brings up a second.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
And a Vancouver first down.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they have no answer for that right there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Visitors 10.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And bulldozing his way through. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 13 yards, the tackle on the return there. And they will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
And the Vancouver first down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. For the left side, it's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 18 more yards there and another first down.
First down.
look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The offense on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to regain the lead.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football. And that's exactly what happened there.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
Visitors 17. Our home team
5 plays there on that drive. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Houston set to take over. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Looking left sideline, it's complete.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Connects with Kittle underneath. Now a 3rd and 6.
Complete to number 85. It's a gain of 4.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for Houston. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. He was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Out at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Houston's offense taking over again, and they'll start with a short field following that turnover as they look for points here before the break. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 2nd and 6. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Montgomery. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means
they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there as the first half is winding down, as they have taken the lead.
For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year.
Point after here coming up. It's up and good to make it 21-17. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
At the 42-yard line.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
3 yards to go.
Find the open man. That's complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Connects with Kittle underneath.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Up the middle, that's Montgomery. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
On first down.
This 2nd and 4.
Number 85. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Going up the gut, Montgomery takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and sneak it here. And they will touch him down the line before he gets the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And it's good enough for a Houston first down. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Again, they'll go down with Montgomery. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. They'll look to throw here. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of
2nd and 11. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now back to throw. He'll let it go deep for Curley. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 out of the 44. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Thomas. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Jerry Hughes on the stop. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
For number 23.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
And 9 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
At the 34-yard line.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 13.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's now fourth down.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. From the gun, he'll try to run it. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, it's not time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it on play action. There's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
First down.
Back to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
The pass.
So it's third and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tracy Walker. This start in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Here's second and 8. Connects with Kittle underneath. This offense so far on third down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is third and 4. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 taken down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10.
And first down, they'll go around the 10. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Point after it, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Visitors 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Ooh, the juke. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And the Vancouver offense ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Intended for number 86. Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
They'll try again with the arm here on second down. And now here's another interception. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw a second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They'll give to the fullback on the dive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 8.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Well, that is incomplete.
Incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. The Vancouver offense out and about set for another series. This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's second and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Third and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
It's a gain of 6. And a Vancouver first down.
Looking to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
first and goal at the 5-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
38. Visitors.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
They'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Melvin Ingram. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Vancouver 1st down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
9-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Curry's got it complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Vancouver 1st down.
Back to throw now on first down. And caught by Curry.
The 1st down pass.
The ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up
2nd and 3. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A gain of 5. And
Again, he'll drop to throw. And going over the middle here to Curry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Here's first and goal.
First down, Vancouver.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball and saying, hey, who picked off the last one? What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. They're going to look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Well, we put in the books as a 53-yard punt. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 15. And a Vancouver first down.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Vancouver first down.
They'll look to throw. This will be caught by his big wide receiver. Final minute, one timeout remaining. First and 10.
Vancouver first down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back to throw. His pass caught at the 4. Here now, second and goal.
At the goal line. A gain of 8 brings up second and goal.
And they'll get up and spike it right at 40 seconds to go.